So welcome back to a continued update on my spinning, and this is what I had done with my spun yarns. I had woven them and then I'm doing a needle felted tree. So I'm just felting this on my, if you're a spinner and you've just found me, my whole channel is normally needle felting, and so I've added some detail and then put some flowers on there, and I'm just sort of trying things out, and I've French knot embroidered the little red bit, so I'm just sort of testing things out. This is me taking one of my dogs for a little walk down by the river. I dropped my car off at the garage and ended up going for a walk round down in Holmfirth where I live and found this place, and I've lived here for like 9 years. Never seen it. I guess we just don't venture right down to the bottom of the valley because we're quite high up a hill. But this was so pretty, and there were lots of other dog walkers, so that was nice. And then this lovely, you know, when you walk everywhere you see things a lot, you notice things a lot better. These were in somebody's garden. Aren't they pretty? So I've done this one, and yeah, it's nice actually, really consistent, really pleased. And I think I'm going to apply it with this because it's a beautiful colour, and I've got it basically as a sort of, not spare, but it's sitting there ready and caked up. The thing I've just realised is I'm not remembering whether I've done this. Well, I know I've done it. I think I've done it Z. I'll work it out, but I'm not remembering when I take it off whether it's S or Z, and then I'm doing it the opposite way to that. But I might be getting the bobbin the wrong way round because I think you're supposed to mark the end of your bobbin. Just got to investigate that before I apply it on. That might be affecting the overply or the fact it comes undone a little bit. So just look into that. Look how pretty is this. Oh, it's coming out really nice. And that's that colour down there. And there it is. Oh, focus. Yeah, really nice. There we go, that is pretty. I've really enjoyed doing that because of the colour change of the yarn underneath. It took ages, that took me, because I've obviously got getting stuff a bit thinner. Everything's taking longer to ply, but really like the colour because the wool that I had, it was a bit yellowy, so this purple's brought it down quite nicely. I'll just skein that up. All skeined up. How gorgeous is that? I love it. I've still got, you know, when I join, I've still got little clumpy bits. I managed to keep the twist out of the sort of rest of the skein. I sort of pulled it apart a bit, but I'll wash it and that'll get rid of it. There's a few little like long hairs. I think they're like the guard hairs, but that is so nice. I calculated as 58 strands, so this niddy noddy is, I think it's 1.5 meters, which gives me something like 87 meters. So what can you crochet with that? Not a lot, but anyway, I could put it with something else. I'd love to crochet with this one because it's really pretty. I'm happy I've made something what I consider to be really useful out of the World of Wool golden fleece, and we're opening the next one tomorrow. So I've done that skein, really happy with it, but I'm feeling so tired today. I've got myself another cup of tea. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've walked the dogs, taken the car to the garage for 2 new tyres because we're going to London at the weekend. And one of the tyres had like a chunk out of it. I don't even know how, and one of them was quite low. I've bathed Bella, done all the tablets for the dogs, you know, so I've done lots of things, and then I applied that, which took forever, or it seemed to. But with this cherry tree blossom, I'm just feeling really tired, so I'm going to say to myself, right, I'll just do 5 flowers, and then at least I've made progress forwards. It's like the dragon that I'm doing. I find the legs really hard and they take forever. I'm on the last leg, so I'll finish that tomorrow. And then at least it's progress forwards, isn't it, rather than sitting still. And then I can go and sit down, and I'll probably crochet, because even that is still progress, because my whole business is crafting really nowadays. So any progress forwards is good. So I'll crack on, just do 5 of these and then see how I feel. I might get into it then, you never know. See how I go. Here we are on the 24th of July. Wow, just like that. So stage 19. Let's go to what it says. Imitation is often the most sincere form of flattery. At least that is what they say. It's not quite the golden fleece, but it isn't far off. This cool toned blend has softness at its core and heathered sheen that gives a light melange effect in the final yarn. So it is 50% Rambouillet, 20% Shetland, 20% bamboo, 10% Corriedale. Let's see. Ooh, I like colours like that. That's greens with some grey. Let's just open it up. That might be the right end. Nope, wrong end. Still getting the wrong end. There it is, tucked in there. Oh, I love that. Now, you see, if I do card this one up, it's really going to ruin that lovely effect. I do like that. I might try this one without carding. That's very pretty. Oh, I love that colour. And I'll definitely have a nice yarn for that to go with. I'm going to try and find a nice hand-dyed fingering weight yarn to put it with, because when I did that purple one, which I just showed you, I really liked the effect. That's beautiful. Looking forward to this one. It's looking very pretty. Definitely. Yep, going all right. And I'm not carding it. So, you know, that's a nice thing. It's really funny because when you're watching people, they say, oh, adjust your tension. And you're like, that's great, but can you show me how to adjust my tension? So I have my tension pretty much the loosest one. I have it on the biggest band there and the biggest well there. I am treadling so slow, it's like I'm almost going backwards. I am pre-drafting. Every time I stop, I'm letting some of the twists sort of travel up to take some of the over twist out of this. I think I'm doing everything I can, and maybe I'm getting there, but yeah, I'm trying to listen to everything everyone is saying, so thank you for all your help. But yeah, I think we might be getting a bit more consistent, much nicer. There we go, done. Honestly, it took me about 2 hours at least to do that. And the colour I've chosen to go with it is a bit different, but I think that will look really nice on that and create something quite interesting. And I liked, like I said, I like the colour change on the other one, so it'll keep me interested whilst I'm applying it. So I've got to leave that on the side now for the weekend because I'm going to London. My daughter is going to a concert, so I am escorting her and her friend down. So I will see that on Monday and we'll do the plying then. But like I said, I really liked the colour change on that one. So a little bit behind schedule, but I hope you... 26th of July. This is now the 3rd of August. This is all good intentions. I'd love to be able to spin every day, but no, things to do. So this is the final one though, so that's nice and exciting. The Golden Fleece, the Theft Worthy Blend. So if you didn't know, World of Wool were doing some... So they were about 1.5 minutes and it was talking about... It was like a mystery of who stole the Golden Fleece, and we had to work out who it was. from these are the people in the book. So that's why it's the mystery of the golden fleece. So they put a theme to it, so that was nice. And apparently, like I said at the beginning last year, I think they did boxes for every day, and people said we can't really keep up, so that's why they reduced it down to 6. The theft-worthy blend, the start and end of this whole charade. The golden fleece has been designed to be soft, lightly sheened, and of course golden toned, which I'm looking forward to opening. The fibres have been thoroughly blended to give a more solid shade, which allows the colours to come into play. 50% Rambouillet, 20% UK alpaca, 20% bamboo, 10% merino. Let's open it up. And I have seen a little shot of this on their website. Oh yeah, there's some real yellow in it. Again, can you see? Does it pick it up? There we go. Now, Rambouillet, 50% Rambouillet. I wouldn't have a clue. I must look up. I have got a book coming. Actually, it hasn't arrived yet. Of all the different sheep breeds. It's to do with knitting. It's a really nice book. And I've got my big spinning book too, which I was going to look through. But this has got some real... I wonder if that's the bamboo or the merino. Some real sort of yellow tones in there. And there's some creams. And sort of whites, I suppose, but this looks lovely. It actually does have a sort of a range of colours in it. And I don't think, it feels lovely. I don't think I'll card it. I think I'll be okay. So these are the 3 most recent, which I know this video is sort of carrying on, but I feel I've had a big break in the middle of this video. That was the most recent. I've got to wash these still, and they will sort of thicken up a bit, but this one came out really nice. I've probably already shown you out. So let's get spinning with this, and this is where I am up to on the picture. So I'm going to finish that in this video. I want to put a sheep here, but I don't want to ruin the picture, so we'll see. And then it will be probably framed. That just comes up on its own. I didn't do anything to it. So yeah, that's the goal. So spin this and do this for this video. And then just whilst we're here, colours to put this with. Yes, it goes really nicely with that, but actually I think I'm just going to make it more subtle, because if I put it with the purple, I'm sort of going to end up with something similar to that. So I'd rather have it be its own distinct look. So I'm going to apply it with that one, I reckon. Wasn't I meant to lie in your arms here for a while? I'm alive and I take you in. I've been falling, calling. When I reach out, you will hold on. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? When I touch you, it will break through. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? Oh, was it a rainbow falling?
think I've blown it, I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my...
About halfway through, I've got all of this to go and then the other half up there. But I'm feeling really happy, let it focus, with the thickness. Just getting it a tiny bit thinner than at the start. You know, not too much thinner, but yeah, really happy with how it's going at the moment. Done. Again, it took easily 2.5 hours. I just try, you do, because people have said, oh, you'll settle into it, and you do sort of settle into it. It is, because at the beginning I was a bit sort of nervous because I obviously hadn't done it for about 5 days, but yeah, you sort of settle into it, and then at the end you get a bit tired. But it's got to sit up there overnight before I apply it with that one, and I'm still definite that it's going to be that one, even though, like, oops, sorry, just dropping other bits, like that one would be quite nice. There's quite a few others, but I think I just want to keep it, bring it sort of down a bit to sort of those colours. So there we are, that's the golden one all done, and the one before it, I'll show you that properly at the end because I never really showed you how it came out. But the golden one came out nice with those colours. That was pre-washing, and here I've washed them all. I didn't notice a major sort of bloom, they didn't get that much thicker, but obviously it helps get the twist out. So I've washed them all, dried them all. We've had such hot weather. Here's the picture at the moment. I'm happy with the sheep. It's gone on okay, because you know, sometimes you think, oh, if I add it, will it be wrong? But happy so far.
Shadows move, skin to skin. Something unspoken. Will you let me in? You and I will always have that one night. Come morning light, we'll always have that sunrise. We'll always have that sunrise.
There we go, picture is all done and framed. I've put it on sort of a pink material based background, and I have put the glass in the frame because I think it does work, it holds it better, and it's probably going to be one of the first things for sale in my new studio, which is going to have, I'm going to tell you all about that. I'm going to do a video on it. I've mentioned it on Instagram and my patrons know all about it, but yes, really happy with that picture. So here's the walls, sort of starting from the well, it was a while ago. I'm trying to remember exactly which ones I did, and you can see they're quite bumpy. I'm just trying to see the progress and definitely see, I think I've definitely got finer and better. This one doesn't look that fine. I think it really bloomed up when I washed it. That's the green one that I put with the gold colour, and I think it muted it and made it look really beautiful. So happy with all the wools. So the only thing now I've got to do to complete sort of my spinning progress is do this one. So that's still to go. Progress is slow, but I will definitely do something with it and crochet something with that in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Any questions, put them below, and see you all again soon. Take care.